So over the next 3 days, this building will be given over to something special, a gathering of people interested in the potential of cross-disciplinary engagement to address some of the grand challenges that we will face in the 21st century. The conference known as the National Academy's Keck Futures Initiative. This is the first year that NACFE has invited to the conversation artists and designers.
This is a iPad iPhone app called O-Notes, and it works with that device there called the O-Phone, and you take pictures with this iPad, and then you can add aromas to the pictures by clicking on it and adding these various smells to the picture to tell you a story.
So in this internet-based earthwork, live ground motion from the Hayward Fault here in California is detected by a seismograph and transmitted live continuously via the internet to generate this dynamic visual.
Over the next 3 days here at the center, there's going to be an interesting mixture of researchers and engineers and artists talking about new ways of cross-linking disciplines. We're now teaching young people how to combine research practice and art and design practice for their own training and research. So we don't really know how to make data intimate in the seamless way that our brain deals with all the sensory data that we're getting through our senses. Maybe we're still in the Stone Age of data culture, and we need to get to the Bronze Age.
The data is recorded, yes. It's a very large 17 million instance database of basically partial DNA sequences that were found from the ocean, and every single one of the little dots on the screen is one of those. All the sound is, well, most of the sound is also either sonified data or it's generated as a movie.
Sounds like it comes from Jaws.
I think you just gotta need an hour, but yeah, that should do it.
I think it's a proximity with living systems using mechanics, and it's very elegant also.
It's interesting architecture. It reminds me of a stent inside your heart, that a mesh that expands out and in.
We're actually all teachers in a STEAM program that does STEAM education, and so for us it's interesting to see what folks are doing in other venues that's similar to what we're doing, so it's exciting.
And just to see all the different, I guess you call it academia meets art, right? Which is super exciting because that's what we're doing, like you said. We're trying to do that at the high school level and to see that it's already exploding everywhere else and the connection can be made, and that's what really excites us about the whole thing.
But what is the purpose of the art and the exhibitions here in this space? First, they set a tone of the unexpected, creating a space that encourages creativity to flourish and out-of-the-box thinking. We hope to create a feeling that we are in a space where something special is about to happen and allow our attendees to be free to imagine new possibilities and new outcomes. Second, installation of this nature that function on the furthest boundaries of human creativity form a platform for encouraging new ways of thinking, shifting perceptions, and generating dialogues between us. We are living in an amazing time when the challenges of the 21st century are going to require that we utilize all of the tools given to us by every area of human endeavor. And I think these exhibits and these artists that you'll see here shortly stand to remind us of this fact. So the title of tonight's Distinctive Voices, Creative Disruptions, comes from this idea of interrupting our expected way of thinking in order to constructively allow us to make room for new ideals.
It's a good time to be alive, to see so many things happening and so many things changing.
What's interesting about being here tonight and just in general is that this feels like a movement, like the intersection of art and science feels like we're at the beginning of a movement, and I just think that's exciting.